Wansom AI is a legal AI tech company. We have developed a platform that is geared towards the legal professionals, specifically lawyers, whether you're in the law firm, whether you're in-house, or even if you're a law student still developing and growing your career. Wansom AI is there to assist you, to help you in drafting, to help you in your research, and generally to become a technical assistant for you in your work, in your legal space, and in everything that you do. Hello everyone, welcome to podcast by Wansom AI. Today we have another professional with us, an advocate of the High Court of Kenya with many hats. Our guest today is Lilian Mbuchi. She's the managing partner of Mbuchi and Associates. Apart from that, she's an accredited mediator. She's a data protection officer. She's passionate about ADR and many other things that she's going to tell us today. So, Lilian, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. How are you doing? And could you kindly tell us about your journey in law? What have you been up to? And how you came to start Mbuchi and Associates?
For starters, thank you, Wansom AI, for having me here today. Mm-hmm. It's an absolute pleasure to meet the both of you and have this interactive discussion. Kicking off, as you stated, I have very many hats, which is amazing just being a young advocate for starters. Mm-hmm. Okay. My firm is called Mbuchi and Associates Advocates. It was actually started as soon as I got admitted in January 2023. Mm-hmm. Not January, actually. It's June.
June 2023.
Yeah, June 2023.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So as soon as I got admitted as an advocate of the High Court, I actually decided, why not? Mm-hmm. Why not just give myself an opportunity whereby I can deliver services and have like a specific tailored way to dealing with clients. Mm-hmm. So that was my main basis of actually establishing the firm. But even before I established the firm, I would have never seen myself as a managing partner. Kitambo, like back then, before actually becoming even an advocate, I always knew that I would be either an in-house counsel, working 8 to 5, and I was absolutely loving that space during the internship and also attachment spaces. So I was sure definitely I wouldn't want to have litigation as my way of practice. Mm-hmm. Okay. So having to join the bar and then just immediately opening an office, it was faith upon faith. And faith, honestly, like it's trust and believe in myself, and also just trying to kick off something that not so many people are very courageous to do.
Yes.
So that has been pretty much what pushed me to become a managing partner and run my firm.
Oh, that's interesting.
So what is the core practice area of the firm today?
For instance, I wouldn't want to put myself in one bracket of saying a core area of practice, because the firm is still fairly new as of now. We are actually clocking 3 years to 4 years now. Mm-hmm. So my core area of practice at Mbuchi and Associates Advocates is commercial corporate law. Commercial corporate law is either broken down into different branches, like litigation in terms of commercial litigation, contract formulation and preparations. Afterwards, then we can actually move and divert to now data protection, where I'm consulting and advising companies on data protection. Yes. You'd also find that the firm deals majorly with ADR, whereby as an accredited mediator, I'm able to offer my tailored advice in terms of how clients can actually try and resolve their disputes through alternative dispute resolution mechanisms such as mediation, arbitration, conciliation, negotiation, and whatnot. Mm-hmm. So you find that in that bracket of corporate commercial law, it's broken down into different segments. Mm-hmm. One of the very first matters I got from court were a dispute from 1996, whereby there is a dispute resolving either payments or even what was the main situation in this one? The client had defaulted in almost 2-point-something billion. Yeah. But then at the same time, because they expected the court to resolve the problem, now we are in 2022. We are being asked to try and mediate a situation that has been in court for almost how many years? 20 plus.
Yeah.
I think I wasn't even born, or I was born, but I was a kid during the time they filed the matter in court. So when I got to experience such parties, I would have either advised them back in 1996. Let us just listen to each other and try and resolve this dispute out of court. Now, you can imagine if the court is sending you to mediation after how many years, then the court sees the whole benefit of mediation. So, for instance, if clients can have that as the starting basis to resolve their disputes, then if at all it fails, just go to court. But try other alternative forms before running to court. Yes.
Daniel.
Maybe, and then what are the particular skills that someone needs then to? You have talked about you have to understand very well your client. You have to understand maybe how you can solve the problem itself first of all. And what are the other skills that someone needs to go in that sector?
Number one, emotional intelligence is key. We need to understand the client. You also have to be very intelligent in terms of analyzing people's perspectives. Analytical skills, communication skills. Your negotiation skills also need to be very top-notch, because at the end of the day, you're negotiating how they can resolve this dispute. So for anybody who's actually an advocate, I would actually pray that everybody becomes a mediator, then we can help resolve the problems as soon as possible. Even for people with non-legal skills like yourself, trust me, you can actually learn mediation and help people resolve issues in mediation. It's not a necessity to become a lawyer. You don't have to. Actually, how many weeks ago? 2 weeks ago, we had a mediation summit at Strathmore. We have different types of mediators from all different sectors. We have teachers, we have pastors, we have HR managers, we have banking people who are actually doing mediation as well. So this is a space that everybody can join. Yes.
A lot of issues can be resolved by people just coming to the table.
Talking together.
You've mentioned actually sometimes you can deal with family matters.
Yes.
So have you ever found yourself in a situation whereby the problem comes from way before even maybe it touches to the core of the family itself?
Not even the core of the family itself. It's trust issues. That's the term. Now, currently, I'm actually working on one-children mediation. We are actually at an impasse whereby the father does not want to pay school fees for a minor. Because the mother is not giving him access to the child. So according to him, if I can see the child, I can provide for the child. Now, for instance, where did the issue begin in such a matter? It's not even about the child. It's more or less two grown adults trying to actually fight over the child, but then you're denying each parent either their rights and also denying the child.
Sure.
Yeah, so you find that in mediation, or not even in mediation, in disputes, there's something at the core, there's something that bothers the parties that is being twisted all around to become like a very huge issue whereby there is none. Now, in this situation, you'd find that it's more or less a trust issue in terms of the mom cannot release the child to the father if she's not there to supervise. The child has not been in the life of this man, or the father has not been in the life of this child for a couple of years. So how do they start the conversation?
Wow, okay.
Yeah.
After those kind of cases, have you ever found yourself being more of a psychologist?
Thank you for that question. I now, I've just stated so many hats. I have a hat of therapy and just listening to people and just trying to resolve problems from a therapist or a psychological point of view in terms of trying to reanalyze the whole situation and then just kick it off from the root. Now, you have to have that skill. It's not something that either an advocate would do. Other people actually don't even have the heart to.
Yes.
In such a dispute, they will walk out and leave the both of you to fight and argue. Yeah. So it's terrible. It's terrible. But then at the same time, you come to realize that helping the parents in such a circumstance and helping the child.
Yes.
Wonderful. Yes.
Co-parenting,
The interest of the child.
it's
Yes.
always the best interest
Yeah.
of the child.
Okay.
Now, if you get to help the parties understand about the interests of the child, that actually comes first. Not even their trust issues, not even their commitment issues, or other things that are actually barring them from loving their child.
Sure.
Yeah, yeah.
So, given that you've done all this
Yes.
and you're also familiar with the courtroom and
Yes.
litigation,
Yes.
how would you compare preparing for mediation and preparing for courtroom?
Okay. For me, it's more or less the same. At the end of the day, both of them are disputes. Litigation, dispute. Mediation, dispute.
Yeah.
So what are my either preparation strategies and plan? Number one, I first have to understand the client's perspective. Understand their perspective. Then afterwards, analyze the problem.
Yes.
Then after analyzing the problem, you also need to think about both sides in terms of, if I'm the plaintiff or the applicant, how is my strategy in terms of winning the case?
Sure.
But then at the same time, I also need to put myself in the shoes of either the defendant or the respondent.
Sure.
Have them have either like a list of both sides. How would they react either to this submission, or how would they defend themselves in such a circumstance?
Sure.
So you have to have both fits. So by that time, I'm already thinking about my perspective from my client side, their perspective in terms of either on the defense side, what they're thinking about, and then now also think like a judge. Think about either the decision maker, what would pull them to win that matter. Also think about now the mediation. Now me as a mediator, I would think about what would pull both sides to have a successful outcome for both parties.
Sure.
Yeah, it's more or less preparation. Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you for that. So, let me now ask you, based on what us we do,
Yes.
do you think AI can be beneficial in the field of alternative dispute resolution in any way?
Of course. For starters, I already told you, in case of a dispute, don't say rush to court. Don't
We
say
first of all come to you.
come to my office. Let us discuss how we can resolve the problem without actually first running to court.
Okay.
Is it something workable in terms of having the solutions coming from your sides instead of waiting for a decision maker to make the decision in like 6-10 months or even an year plus or even 10 years plus? So mediation will come in to resolve either technological disputes, disputes in terms of contracts you've issued, in terms of even the services you're offering as Wansom AI.
Yeah.
The other part then would fall in terms of AI comes in to assist us in terms of preparation of court, dispute, either analysis, research. It's going to save so much of our time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
So you can do as well comparative analysis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even in dispute resolution.
Yes.
Like,
Just to actually gauge and inform the client what are the benefits of mediation as opposed to litigation. The AI will do this for us.
No, I mean, you have a case.
Yes.
People are different, and
Yes.
the problems of the two people can be very different.
Yes.
So how can you do comparative analysis to know maybe how you can help these new clients compared to whichever case came before?
Yeah, most definitely. The AI would come in to help us understand comparatively how then this would work in terms of either this way or this other particular manner.
Okay.
So it would definitely come to help us, not diminish us. Yes.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I've suggested to Daniel
Yes.
that we work on a case simulation feature.
Yes.
So where the AI, you act as the defendant, the
Yes.
defense,
Yes.
and the AI acts as the prosecutor or like the plaintiff, and then you
shoot.
test the strength of your case.
Yeah.
I think
Actually, for now we have a similar future. So maybe we'll try it.
Yes.
It is called it's more of an agentic. So you give your agent, we call it an associate. So you have your own associate.
Yes.
The associate maybe then can help you on research on this particular case.
Yes.
So you feed it with all the information that you have about your case, and then you can ask questions based on that
that's
case.
impressive. Honestly, that's impressive.
So you see that is very close to
whatever she's suggesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we are just refining it.
Yes.
But I think at the moment it works.
That can help you. That can help you.
Of course it will. Most definitely. When I tell you, I have to have both feet in terms of I need to reanalyze their perspective and come to a point. When a client walks into my office, I tell them whether this is a winnable or arguable matter that I can win in court. Now, if I don't think in terms of the side of the defense, then AI will help me to think, and we fight before I actually see those documentations.
Yes. So apart from ADR and the many hats we are talking about, you are also a data protection officer and a consultant.
Yes.
So in your opinion, how do you think the state of data compliance is in Kenya today since 2019?
Since the enactment of the Data Protection Act in 2019, I can say that companies are a bit receptive about it. My main problem then would be sensitization. Not so many people know about it, but also the ODPC is trying to sensitize the members of the public about it. But then at the end of the day, companies will only realize that they need to have a data protection officer within their system after a problem has either arisen or there's an issue in terms of breach. So companies are now, they feel like it's a compliance. For me, it's not optional. It's something that all companies need to comply with, especially because the Act has stated so. They find that as soon as an issue has risen, that's when they're rushing to us. What can we do? But imagine data protection is more or less having the measures put in place to safeguard the either loss of the data, the breach of the data, avoiding either cybersecurity and so many other things.
It should be, it's privacy by design
in
your systems.
Thank you, privacy by design. Yeah, of course, yes.
And which kind of industry, maybe, what are the industries in Kenya that are mostly affected by the data protection?
Thank you for that. Mainly, I do a lot of research on data protection in terms of submitting either resources, writing articles and blogs from actually case law or analysis from the ODPC itself. I can tell you for a fact, financial institutions are there, banks, anything dealing with fintech, all of them are in that bracket. They've been sued by individuals, sued by different companies as well. Others would be the medical institution, hospitals. They deal with a lot of data in terms of sensitive data, actually, because they are medical records and whatnot. You'd find that also hotels and the recreation industry. Hotels, what else?
Clubs.
Clubs. Yeah, they've been sued.
They use
posting images of clients without their consent, and it's always express consent. Without express,
actually, I have an interesting thing about that. So, what do you say? Maybe I'm just passing by in Nairobi, and then some people are shooting for their TikTok and all that. And then my image appears there.
Now,
can I sue those people?
You can sue them. I can tell you for a fact you can sue them. But the other problem then would be, have you tried to talk to them in terms of pulling the video out?
Dispute resolution.
Yes, dispute resolution. Asking them, can they blur it out? Before rushing to court, or before rushing to the ODPC, to resolve the main issue. You'd find that shooting content in town mostly, they don't think about either that part of consent because they are bypassers, pedestrians, motor vehicle plates are actually within the same video. All this is personal data, but they've not sought consent. But then you as an aggrieved person, you have your right, that is your right to object to the processing of such data. Yes.
After it has been published, you can
call somebody to erase your data. That is your right as per the Data Protection Act.
Wonderful.
There are so many rights within the Data Protection Act, and this is where I'm saying it's more or less lack of sensitization. People don't know more or less about their rights. Now, for a fact, right now I've given you the information. It is your right to go to them, ask them to erase, object to them processing it. Yes.
Okay, so next time I see them,
or even approach them and tell them, you know what, I don't want to be in the video. Can you blur me out? Yeah. And if later you come across it on TikTok, it is your right to tell them to remove it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, delete.
So Data Protection Act has really helped us.
Yes, honestly, it is. It is.
It's my favorite.
I know. It's a as well. It's one of my favorite subjects in terms of I actually want to start my master's on it and just trying to understand the whole privacy sector and whatever. But then at the same time, it's a growing niche within our legal system.
Yes.
Sure.
So it has also established so many job opportunities for us. Now with the growth of also AI and the technological space, data also comes in handy. So it comes to cut across in terms of technology, legal, so many spaces.
Yes.
Yeah.
Your data is used maybe to train some AI system and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And on that, how do you think companies, now you are a consultant, how do you advise companies, especially when it comes to data and AI? Yes.
Now, especially with the intersection between data and AI, it's more or less like you stated, privacy by design.
Yes.
You have to start with the measures. What measures do you have in place? How do you avoid either the incidences that might happen? How do you avoid the breaches that might occur from the use of AI? How do you avoid the infiltration of data either from what are they called, the viruses that usually like destroy the whole system and whatnot. What measures have you actually put in place? Now that would come in definitely to help the companies, but then at the end of the day, their goal is to protect people's personal data. So at the forefront, think about your individuals or your clients. Think about what are their rights and how you can protect their rights.
Okay.
Yes.
And what is that part of the legal work that AI is replacing or AI is helping to solve?
For me, when we started the conversation, I told you I've embraced AI in my firm. For me, it comes in to be cost efficient in terms of I would have hired more than 10 associates, but now I only have like 4.
And you will create others on Wansom.
Yes, thank you. I'm creating or I'm being assisted by the AI itself to either cut down on downtime that I would have used in terms of either employing more people.
Sure.
Whereby it's coming in to analyze cases faster, efficiently. It's saving me on cost. It also comes in to either break down a case that is very bulky into small pieces that either we as the 3 of us, it would have taken us more than 4 or 5 days.
Sure.
So it's coming in to help us and we need to embrace and grow with it. Now, the moment we do that, I can tell you for a fact, me being where I am from 2023 to 2026, I can only imagine if I embrace AI by 5 more years to come, where would the farm be and the kind of growth we might have.
Okay.
Yeah. And also judiciary, they also need to embrace AI.
Yeah, the backlog.
Yeah, the backlog there is crazy. But we can start with, for instance, in court we have like the new system where they're using the CTS.
Yes.
Everything is in one system. So I'm sure they are using a system of AI to help them with how court dates are tracked, how as soon as we file a court case, a matter is taken before a judge or a magistrate immediately.
Okay.
So I'm sure as soon as everybody is knowing the benefit of it and have put in place the measures that can actually avoid in terms of breaking the law and losing in terms of either the rights of people or data have been either infringed or something of the sort, then AI will come in to assist us. Yes, it's going to move mountains.
And how are you advising your maybe your associates to use it?
For me, I actually bar them from using it, honestly.
Okay.
I don't want to see pleadings being drafted by AI. There's a reason why you're seated in my office. For starters, I need you to build, as an associate, you're coming in to learn from a managing partner or the partners in the firm. So first of all, I need you to first either have your own draft. think about how you would resolve this problem for starters. And then as soon as you've completed your whole analysis, your submissions, your case that you're presenting before the court, then use the AI to actually fill in the gaps that you don't have. So I will not tell you to just go to AI and ask it to draft.
Straight away.
No. I need to see your line of thinking. And then, for instance, today, even when I was calling you to tell you that I'm running late, I was actually working with my associates for an urgent matter that we're filing. Today, that I do believe they've already filed it. But then at the same time, when I was reviewing their pleadings, I needed to use AI to insert some paragraphs or some lines, because I don't even have time to actually generate or give them the specific answers. So for starters, we need to use it as an assistant, as a virtual assistant. Not like a tool whereby it's like a doctor. If a client comes into your office and tells you they have this problem, I don't rush to the system to find answers. Have the answer first. And then you will work together with the AI.
Or maybe an idea.
And
then
you must have an idea.
Then you build on it.
Build on it. Now the AI comes in to comprehensively help you build on that idea. I can tell you for a fact, my reasoning, or if I use ChatGPT and if Daniel uses ChatGPT, we'll have two different answers.
Two different answers.
So how are you prompting the AI? And this is where I'm telling you, my associates, I don't want to see pleadings with AI, because I will know. I'll know this is not your way of thinking. So as soon as I've seen your idea, or how do you actually present your work, I can actually even tell when it's generated by AI. Yeah, because that's not you.
Okay, so when that's maybe your firm, you have the associates there, you ask all your associates, you know them very well.
Yes.
And maybe as your firm is growing, you can have many others. So how can they embrace AI?
It's more or less, like I stated, virtual assistant. Use it as a helping tool. Don't use it as your whole basis. There's a reason why we went to school for 7 years.
It should not replace your thinking.
Don't replace your thinking. There's a reason why we actually, people like us who actually graduated before the AI. How did we graduate? You get? Like that is the whole question, because at the end of the day, we didn't have the tools that this new generation has. So if you can start working with only AI, what happens if AI decides to disappear? Then
if you're thinking as well.
You can't build on your analytical skills, thinking, critical thinking skills, creative thinking. People are rushing to AI to generate things out of like absurd ideas.
Actually, in your situation, your situation as someone who is dealing with dispute resolution, you need to have that analytical skill. So using AI directly, it can't help you understand Daniel very well. AI doesn't know me.
It will not. But if I feed
information
in terms of now based on how I understand, then it will guide me appropriately.
Wonderful.
That's the only way.
So the associate future, I think, will be the most interesting one for you, because you have then to put your own way of thinking there. You give it
your analysis.
You give it maybe instructions based on how you think, so that it will help you. But just go straight forward to research. It won't be.
It would. I can give you an example as we finalize. I had a court case in I think in December January, February thereabout. I was acting for the respondent. Then the applicant decided to fire the advocate, stating they've already lost because they had lost the case. But then they decided to appeal. Now, in them appealing, they decided, you know what, we will not get an advocate. We will use ChatGPT to draft pleadings. But do they know me? Do they know I can read through AI documents like nobody's business? So it was something that actually scared me a little bit, because then if you think you can replace an advocate for AI, which is wrong, this client decided to feed in either pleadings or the court judgment and then draft up appeal documents, which they did not follow the exact process of filing an appeal. So even in the appeal stage, they failed. They had to come back to the lower court for advice. Coming to the lower court, they decided to draft submissions with AI. I can tell you I can draft good submissions with AI, but on a layman's perspective, if you ask AI to draft submissions, they will be terrible. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's very interesting. So, Wansom is actually solving that problem in not being there for like
Clients.
someone like me.
An advisor.
Yes, someone like me. I'm not in the law sector.
Yes.
I don't know
Yes.
much about law.
Yes.
So, but is a tool for lawyers, not for anyone.
You know.
Yes, but because ChatGPT now is for everyone.
It's for
Even
everyone.
a lecturer is using it. I'm using
Doctors
it.
are using it. Imagine going to surgery and the doctor is looking at ChatGPT, asking ChatGPT how they're supposed to do a procedure, which that's not the whole basis of AI. I believe AI came to become an assistant tool to us and actually help us embrace the level of our subconscious mind. Like, we have the power. Even the person who created it, what was he thinking about? So imagine if we have that kind of power within ourselves.
Okay.
The AI only comes in to boost the
boost.
power that we have within ourselves.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So as we finish,
Yes.
I want us to switch a little bit to legal education.
Okay.
Now that we've talked about AI, analytical thinking, critical thinking, and all that, do you think that our law schools should be embracing AI and actually teaching the students how to go about it as they prepare them for practice?
Yeah, of course, of course. For instance, when I was doing my KSL, that was during the COVID times.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did not see a lecturer in terms of you are doing the
virtual,
virtual. It was virtual all through. So imagine, for instance, I had to write notes all the way from how many units? 9 units.
Yeah, 9.
And I have the counter books with me to date. Now imagine I had the AI that time. Like, it would have saved me on time in terms of writing. It would have saved me in terms of understanding the points that I did not understand, that I had to reread from my notes again and again. I'm the kind of person who understands from writing.
Sure.
So imagine if AI would have just like done a brief understanding or a nutshell of the unit itself. It would come in to help the students understand things very easily. So I would believe that anybody who's in KSL right now, or a legal student, or anybody doing law, if you can use it to help you understand the units that you're studying in school, by now you should be very far in terms of, as soon as you graduate, you're even employed, because now you understand these things easily, because the resources are there with you. All you need is use AI to help you build on the skills that you already have within yourself.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
That's actually will help Wansom, because we are starting a student program.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, whereby then we'll get feedback from students how they are using Wansom. Because actually we have seen that students are also using Wansom. So we wanted just to get maybe their feedback on how they are using it.
My guidance on that would be help them break down the coursework.
Okay.
After breaking down the coursework, help them break down the units into small segments that they can understand. Don't teach them.
Sure.
Let them teach themselves using AI.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And maybe the last question.
Yes.
The last question can be, if you would design your own AI system to help you in your day-to-day work, how will it be?
Honestly, for me, I'm more of people-centered. I'll first make sure it's something easy that everybody can access.
Okay.
It's understandable for anybody. The other part then would be, how can I use it to increase my knowledge in terms of either building, saving on time, being very efficient? How can I help clients to be compliant in processes, in terms of having either compliance measures put in the system or in the AI? Like, these are things an AI system would come in to help us with.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so for me, I actually just need a class on developing, and then I can set it up.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Before we finalize, I actually have a friend who's coming up with Katiba AI. So he's decided to formulate an AI version of our Kenyan constitution. So that is something we are working on currently. So it's called Katiba AI. I'm just giving you a highlight of it before I go deeper into it. So it's something that our legal profession will embrace. Also, you as Wansom AI can work with my friend and collaborate in regards to the legal space.
Wonderful. We are integrating some tools.
Oh, nice.
So that tool can be very important.
Yeah. So I do believe those are the kind of opportunities we are here to build. We as youngsters, we as people who are trying to build ourselves. So if we can work together, help build this thing into something that can be sustainable for all of us, we'll be very far.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe and as well, then where can we find Lilian Mbuchi to help us resolve our problems?
I know.
Fight for our
mediate.
to mediate
problems.
Yes.
For starters, our physical office is located at Unga House, Westlands along Mothithi Road. Our email address is info@mbuchilo.com, as well as mbuchiadvocates@gmail.com.
Yes.
Other than that, you can contact us on 0713 188 474. Those are our contacts. Also, we have a website. So if you just click on mbuchilo.com, you'll find us and get access to us.
And on LinkedIn as well, you have a huge following.
Thank you. Thank you. I've built my brand from the bottom. So I clap for myself. I also clap for my firm. And I'm very happy to be in such a space whereby we can actually help build and strengthen my brand as Mbuchi and Associates Advocates, as well as Wansom AI.
Sure.
So we are here to work together and move the entire legal fraternity or the space into greater heights.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot
Thank
for your
you
time.
for having me.
Yes,
Thank you
for accepting our invite. And we'll continue working together.
Definitely. It's a pleasure to have such great host and being here even with the weather and everything. So tunajituma, right?
Ni kujituma kila
Building
siku.
the brand.
Yes, building the brand, of course. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for joining us today, and until next time, and check out our guest Lilian on LinkedIn. And until next time, thank you.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
guys. Bye-bye.